Newcastle Airport. The lady is Her Excellency Mrs. Flora Azikiwe, wife of the Governor-General and Commander-in-Chief of Nigeria. She is met by the Executive Director of Swan, Hunter and Wigham Richardson, shipbuilders. The occasion, a launching ceremony. The ship, Ilesha Palm. Mrs. Azikiwe, who is to perform the naming ceremony, leaves the airport for the shipyard. Meanwhile, last-minute preparations are still being made. The ways down which the ship will slide when she enters the water are given their last coating of launching grease. The flags of both builders and owners are raised to fly side by side. The ship stands ready. Ilesha Palm is the 12th of a series of Palm Line ships built and launched by Swan Hunter in a matter of 5 years. But every launch is a unique occasion for guests and shipbuilders alike. Each one has a bustle and excitement of its own. To business. Her Excellency mounts the steps to the launching platform. This is a precious moment in the history of a ship. There must be no hitch. The procedure is explained with care. "460 feet and 3,200 tons weight of ship, well and truly launched, and for the first time afloat." The sponsor, followed by members of the Nigeria High Commission, leaves the platform. The complicated business of launching a ship is over. Traditional, but very necessary and wholly satisfying. For the builders, there's still a lot of work to do. Ilesha Palm must now be maneuvered to her fitting out key. One of the most obvious things she still lacks is a 22-foot-high aluminium alloy structure, her funnel. A final touch of paint to the palm tree symbol Ilesha Palm will carry for a long time. This is her inner funnel, in place and ready for its streamlined casing. There are naturally 1,001 other jobs to do on a ship before she can be called complete. Electricians are needed everywhere for wiring just about everything. This is one of 16 electric winches used to work the ship's derricks. Painters have to be everywhere. Every outside surface, for instance, has to be rubbed down and given 4 coats of paint. And carpenters are all over the deck, caulking the joints between planks for a watertight fit. A rough fibre called oakum is rammed in and afterwards set with marine glue. Even mundane things like the ship's rail. Carpenters again fit these, though finishing is done by joiners. With all this and far more in her, engines of course, navigational equipment, anchors, bunks, bells, baths, pots and pans. The Ilesha is taken from her fitting out quay to the dry dock. Taking a ship into dry dock is a tricky, precise operation. Her keel must be dead center so that when the water is drained out, she will be lowered exactly into place on the narrow supports at the bottom. To ensure that this happens, gauge lines marked with the center point of the dock are fixed to stern and bows. The main tasks while she's in dry dock are to remove the plates that held her launching timbers in place and clean and repaint the entire hull. Only then will she be ready for trials. Out of dry dock now, 7 o'clock in the morning and ready to leave for trials. The gangway is removed. Moorings are cast off, the ropes hauled aboard, and tugs take the strain. The tugs will help her part of the way down the Tyne, and from then on she'll be under her own power for the first time. Tynemouth, the North Sea beyond. Ilesha approaches the piers for her first taste of the open sea. Throughout the rest of the day, she's to go through intensive trials off the northeast coast to test thoroughly her equipment and performance under seagoing conditions. For the duration of the trials, she's still under her builder's flag. Handing over to her owners will take place when both parties are satisfied with the results of trials. But not only are such things as steering mechanism, engine and propeller shaft undergoing tests, the ship's accommodation is on trial. The owner's captain is on board and has naturally taken a keen interest in all aspects of the trials. He will not, however, take charge of the ship until she's handed over. The main part of trials is over, and representatives of builders and owners, who've all of course been very busy, can now discuss the ship and her merits at leisure. Ilesha Palm, meanwhile, makes her way back to the Tyne. She has had her first taste of how it feels to be a ship, and she has worked hard and well. Formalities will be completed on board at the shipyard, her owner's flag run up, and she'll be ready to go. The West African run, Freetown, Takoradi, Apapa, Pointe Noire, Matadi. Ilesha Palm, bound for Liverpool to pick up her first cargo. Manufactured goods traded to West Africa, then back with raw materials for Europe. Trade like this means higher living standards for a lot of people. the latest member of a famous fleet of great character leaves the Tyne. Ships like Ilesha Palm attract trade.